Olga, as I'm looking on my report here, I see a line item for depreciation and it's some big number. How do I know what's going into that number? And is there anything I can do about it?
Well, so first let's talk about what makes up depreciation. Depreciation is basically your asset costs split up for the period of the life of an asset. So for example, computers and equipment usually are depreciated over 3 years, I believe. So if you paid $3,000 for a piece of computer equipment, you would split that up for 3 years into 12 months, and that would be the depreciation for that item. So the amount you see on your report is actually all of the assets that are being depreciated for this period. But unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about this number. You're stuck with it.
I'm stuck with
But
it.
a way to kind of try and mitigate that number, you can always think about your future costs when you're getting a new asset, some sort of new equipment. When you're buying something that's cheaper, of course, without making sure that you're still having good equipment, of course. But if you have a lower cost, you're also going to have lower depreciation.
All right, that's excellent advice. Now let me ask you this. How do I know that I'm getting depreciation on stuff that's really mine versus another department's?
Gotcha. So sometimes mistakes happen. A lot of this stuff is being coded manually. So I usually tell department heads to ask for a list of the assets that are being categorized to their department periodically. It doesn't have to be every month, but it really depends on the amount of assets that's being purchased in your company. So if you do have a heavy load of assets being purchased, like a lot of servers, I would definitely recommend looking at it every month or at least quarterly.
Yes, because I certainly don't want to pay for HR stuff in my IT budget.
Oh, I completely understand that.
All right, thank you, Olga.
You're welcome.